Good afternoon, World Wide Web. Another update on Carnival Cruise Lines, Norwegian Cruise Lines. This is James, your favorite ticker picker. We have both of these shares in the gutter. Norwegian's making a little tiny comeback today. Carnival's not. Carnival has been completely outpacing Norwegian as of late, and it looks like they're receding a little bit back from that and probably getting back into proportion of where the difference of the two was before. Both of them are in Shitsville. We're still waiting for an analyst. It's now been 3 weeks for an analyst, Carnival or Norwegian, to come out and give a new forecast for their Q4 of this year. It was their forward-looking statements that destroyed this thing on a great earnings call, on a great release of numbers on earnings day for Norwegian. And it was the outlook on Carnival when they gave their earnings that crushed it for a day before it boomed. Norwegian got crushed and kind of has stayed crushed and then got a little bit worse. But we're just waiting on an analyst. We're waiting on Carnival to go, you know what? We raised our prices 20%, and here's the difference. We're going to make an extra 30% in Q4, or an extra 30 cents a share in Q4 than we thought we were going to be making. So here's our new revision. And we're still booked. And then Norwegian's going to come out and do the same thing. And they're going to come out and do it at some time. Now, if they don't do it sometime soon, the latest date that they're going to have to do this is earnings date, because they're going to have to come out and tell everybody their forward guidance, and that will be included then. So if no analyst touches this, if Carnival doesn't touch this, you're looking at September, early September probably, for Carnival, where they literally have a gun to their head and they have to come out and say it. They're going to have to tell us what the price increase was and how much that raises their forward outlook. And Norwegian's going to have to do it around November 1st. Same thing. Odds are they come out and say it a month in advance. Maybe they just don't want to stick their foot in their mouth just yet. They figure, oh, let's buy ourselves another month and see how it goes with the new prices. And the story is probably going to be they'll continue to be full. The hotels are full. It's really hard to get one, and they're really expensive when you do. There's currently 4 million illegal immigrants living in our country's hotels. This gobbles up a very large chunk of the room capacity. You attach this to the people that actually are, using hotels on the regular, and you end up with a pretty much sold out situation, which raises the hotel prices, which makes Carnival and Norwegian a much more appealing vacation destination. It is way cheaper than a hotel room. You can get a 7-night cruise for, $1,400 for your whole family or for two people, and you're looking at $200 a night, and they actually take you to the Caribbean and feed you for free and drink you for free, and you don't get any of that at the hotel. Obviously, you still have to pay for all your entertainment. You still have to take the kids to Disney, etc., or wherever you're going. You have to rent cars. You have to do all kinds of other crap. Carnival and Norwegian are a superior vacation choice, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. One thing that scares the hell out of me is coronavirus news. They're talking about it on the TV channels now. I've heard it 9 times today. It's not back, but they're saying it may be coming back, or it might be. Washington, D.C. and California are already starting to strap on face diapers. Scares the shit out of me. I don't know how this is going to pan out this time. I don't think America's having it, but a big portion of America is going to have it. And a big portion of America is in control. And I don't know if these fears are what's weighing on these cruise lines lately at all. I took a wild guess at it. I said, somebody tell me what the hell's going on. Is coronavirus back? And no, I didn't get any evidence on that. But today, it's all over the freaking news. And today, Norwegian is up. So do they really think it's going to get there? Probably not. Are they trying to tell it to us in the news? Yes, they are. Could it be to loosen election laws in 2024 and freaking us all out again and making us stay home? Or I have no idea what they're doing. So I really have no idea what's going on or why. And I don't know what I would believe if I saw it, to be honest with you. Um, but there is always the potential, I guess, for another COVID comeback. They say it'll be strong as a common cold. So that may very well be what it is. Much weaker of itself than it was before. Or you never know. The opposite could be true. But 1707 Norwegian is puttering along nicely today, at least up 0.35. At least it's back up over 17. Let's go 18. Let's go 19. Let's get through that here by the week's end. It'd be nice to see a nice screamer one day, some good news, a little press release bringing it up to $23 on the new outlook. I think we can see something like that very, very shortly, and I'm kind of expecting it. And the latest I would be expecting that news, even humanly possible, would be November 1st. So if you're holding on to December options, you're probably fine. You better hang on to them because that's when you're going to hear that good news on November 1st. Again, it's going to be, we said 79 cents for that quarter. Then we reanalyzed 70 cents, and then it turned out to be 86 cents. And our forward outlook is $1.13. And then everyone's going to poop their pants, and this thing's going to be $28. That's very likely what's happening here. We know how sold out they are. We know how much pressure they have on their ordering process. We know they're in the black, raising their prices. It's all good things for Norwegian's earnings. I'm not worried about the earnings. I wasn't worried about them last time, and I was right not to worry about them last time. I thought their forward guidance was bullshit, and the next day they raised their prices, which completely obliterated all of their forward guidance. Nobody listened to that. Nobody even heard that. In one ear and out the other. Tesla raises its prices and the stock goes up $40 in a day. And I'm like, okay, I can see why that would happen. You're in the black and all your shit's worth that much more money. That's all earnings per share. And same thing with Norwegian. There's no real reason why it wouldn't have screamed upwards on that news. But at some point, somebody's going to have to say, look, we're going to do $1.14 per share next quarter. We redid the math, or in the fourth quarter, we redid the math. Here's the forward outlook for the end of the year. It's now all of a sudden, 86 plus $1.14 or whatever it is, and it's going to be fantastic. It's not going to be bad. More money is more money, not less. The ships are full, and they set records for attendance. They're still very much in business. Hopefully they found some angles around this COVID thing. I don't know. I hope to God it doesn't come back. That'd be that's going to be probably your number one risk going around the next month. And I don't know if you can watch the news for the answers, to be honest with you. Because this just could be election cycle horse crap to get everybody to, rewrite state election laws so that we can have mail-in voting in 15 states. Would they do that? Absolutely, they would. They would issue some COVID news just for that purpose, I'm sure. Get everybody on their toes again and get the fear back up. But this is wicked news on the front. I think it's fake news personally. I'm seeing it on all the networks, though, which is disturbing. I'm going to keep doing research and keep updating everybody, I guess, on COVID and the cruise lines and how and what their new answer is for this. They've had a few years to think about it. What the hell do you do? What do you do when they don't let you use your ports? You can't stick customers on the boat. It's kind of tough. Florida is going to remain open. I don't think Florida is going to shut down for anything. I don't think we're going to give it the 2-week shutdown like we did last time. I don't think we're going to give it the 4-week shutdown like they wanted us to. Florida is going to be completely open, but they are going to lose on the West Coast. They're going to lose in the Northeast. They're going to lose in Europe probably. And if COVID comes back, it's trouble. COVID doesn't come back. I don't know. I guess those people are going to get on those boats and enjoy those cruises, and that money will roll in as it was intended. But yeah, COVID comes back. Both these companies are just done. So I don't know. short position for a short put for $1 if you think COVID's coming back. There you go. I don't think it is, and I think it will be mostly ignored. And I hope to God they don't leave people floating around on cruise ships for 45 days like they did last time. Have a wonderful afternoon. I think everything looks great on this front. Check on the COVID updates. It's kind of disturbing how many times they mentioned it on TV today, on the stock channel and the news channel and the other news channels. And it's like, oh man, don't even tell me that it might, maybe, kind of, could have, possibly, be on the uptick. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, how many names are you going to have to use that are benign and meaningless? But they're trying. I can see them trying already. So heads up to everyone. Yeah, I still think we're gonna see a big comeback. But anyhow, have a wonderful day, everybody, and catch you on the next one. And good luck. And don't worry about the COVID. I think we're gonna be fine. Have a wonderful day. Like and subscribe to the video. Subscribe to the channel. You guys are the best. We'll see you on the next one. Hang in there. This one's coming back.